Haba Toda Rabba, Shaul Dog here with another rant. And yes, I'm ranting. I'm talking about those posers out there on the internet who are pretending to be Jews. They dress up in costumes like this. They have to dress up in a costume and take a picture of themselves just to try to give themselves legitimacy. But see, the fact is, legitimacy comes with the truth. It seems like every single guy out there, and some women too, try to be the smartest one in the room. They're always trying to be the smartest one in the room. Look at me, I'm a Jew. And, I wasn't raised Jewish, but I'm a Torah scholar. I've been studying the Torah since I was 8 years old, in secret, in my bedroom with a flashlight, under the covers. But the fact is, they just came out of Christianity. And you can tell by some of the things that they do that they did just come out of Christianity because they have some habits that they haven't broken. Okay? Some of the habits are fundraising. They're going out fundraising. That's a Christian thing. Okay? And it's also a Jewish thing in rabbinical Judaism. But the fact is, it's primarily a Christian thing. So you have the Christians going out there and fundraising, and these people who claim to be Jews, who dress up in costumes to try to come across as being more legitimate, they also go out and fundraise. That's one little indicator that you know that they are Christians who just came out of Christianity, and they're trying to start some kind of online ministry to bilk you of your money, of your funds, and to support themselves just by feeding you a bunch of garbage. Another thing that says they just came out of Christianity is because they hold on to a lot of Christian doctrines. And you have to listen very closely to what they say. You have to read very closely to what they write and everything else in their teachings, because you see a thin line of Christianity, Christian doctrine going right through it. Okay? That's how you know another person's a fraud. You know, they dress up in a costume to try to impress you, like they're some kind of Torah scholar. They fundraise, and you look at their doctrines, and their doctrines just don't hold up. Their doctrines don't hold up at all, okay, because you have that thin line of Christianity going through there, okay? What you need to do is pray, and pray some more. Pray for discernment. Pray for understanding of the Scriptures. There's nothing that replaces you reading the Word yourself and praying for understanding of the Word, okay? Don't trust anybody out there to be your teacher. A good shepherd, does a shepherd teach the sheep how to walk? Exactly. People that dress up in costumes like this, they're trying to show you how to walk, okay, rather than just showing you the path to walk on. And that's what a good shepherd does. A shepherd shows his flock the path that they need to walk on, that will keep them safe, that will keep them from harm, that will keep them well fed, that will keep them watered, and make sure all their needs are met. Keep them away from those predators, especially the ones who dress in a costume. Wolf in sheep clothing, you know, the predators dress up in the costumes. I'm not saying I'm a predator. I'm doing this just to make an example. Okay, I was born in Texas. I didn't come from Israel. You know, I've got a beard because that's scriptural. That's what it says in Scripture, not to cut or mar the corners of your beard. And if you're a married man, it pretty much shows all the single women, hey, this guy's taken. You know, it's a little Jewish thing. Maybe a little bit on the rabbinical side and some tradition, but still, I don't dress in costumes to try to impress people. I just give people the facts, the truth. And that's one thing that you need to do is seek the truth yourself. Look for the truth for yourself. That's what you need to do. Pray for understanding. Read the Scriptures. Shabbat is here for a reason. For you to kick back, shut off all the electronic stuff, and for you to spend one-on-one time with the Almighty Yah. That is what Shabbat is for. And for eating and sleeping, basically relaxing. But you have a 24-hour window to open up that Scripture, that book of Scriptures, and study, and pray. You have that little window of 24 hours every week to do that. You do that every single Shabbat. you're going to be through the whole Bible before you know it. And with all your praying and everything for understanding, believe me, Yeshua is going to lead you to understand his word. He does not want you to be ignorant. Satan wants you to be ignorant. Okay? So all these posers out there who dress up in the costumes, who do the fundraising, and who do all this garbage, who have that thin line of Christian doctrine in there, okay, you're not going to learn anything from them. Don't even look to me as a teacher, okay? Like I said, a shepherd doesn't teach their sheep to walk. He teaches them what path to go on to stay safe, to stay watered, to stay fed, to make sure all their needs are met, etc. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I do in my ministry. I guide people down the right path. It's up to them to walk on that path or not. If they don't walk on the path, it's not my problem. I showed them where they should walk. This is the direction you should be going. Towards the Torah for Jew and Gentile. Towards the Torah. Those are the instructions for all of us. Okay? Numbers 15, verses 15 and 16. It says, there's one Torah, one standard of judgment for both the Israelite and the foreigner. That means Jew and Gentile in today's standards. Okay? One Torah, one standard of judgment. Okay? We all will be judged by the Torah. So that's the path that I'm putting people on. Jew and Gentile. Let's get back to the scriptures. What's wrong with that? If we are truly here to serve our Creator, aren't we going to follow everything that the scripture says? And if you're in a religion right now, compare everything, all of the things that you do in that religion to the scriptures. If it's not in the scriptures, don't do it, because Yah doesn't want it. You see what I'm saying? Don't think that, oh, well, just a little extra here, a little this or that is going to be okay. If it's not commanded, you shouldn't be doing it, because Yah doesn't want you to do it. He wants you to do his thing. You know, with all these added holidays like Hanukkah and Christmas and Easter and all these things that are not scriptural. Purim. These things are not scriptural. With all of these things, okay, they're not commanded. Yah gave us 7 feasts and Shabbat every single weekend to have a party and to rejoice and to worship him. Okay, it's a holiday every Shabbat. Why do you need extra ones? Are you not satisfied with what Yah's given us? He sets his table 7 times a year and invites us to partake with him. 7 times a year. And then he gives us every Shabbat to just party hardy in a scriptural way. Think about it, folks. I care about you, and I want to see you in the New Yerushalayim. Okay? That's why I'm talking to you right now. I don't want to see you burn in the lake of fire. All right? Get away from the religion. Get into the scriptures. Take care.